Anthony was born in Upper Egypt in 251 AD, died in 365, the age of 105 years old. His parents died before he was 20, and he found himself possessed of a considerable estate and charged with the care of a younger sister. 6 months later, he heard those words of Christ, "Go, sell what you have, give to the poor, and then come follow me." And so he gave away most of what he had, except what he felt was necessary for himself and his sister. Eventually, he put his sister in a nunnery, and he himself retired to a life of solitude. Manual labor, prayer, and reading sacred scripture was his whole occupation. The saint's food was only bread with a little salt, and he drank nothing but water. He never ate before sunset, and sometimes only once in 3 or 4 days. When he slept, he lay on a mat or a bare floor. Anthony led the ascetic life near his village of Coman from 272 to 285, when at the age of 35 he crossed the eastern branch of the Nile River and took up his abode in some ruins on the top of the mountains. I should add here at this point, when he did this, many devils attacked him. Not only attacked him by way of temptation, but literally, physically attacked him, even wounding him. And he would show that wound to others. You can see how holy he must have been, that the devils did everything they could to destroy him. Finally, after a long period of time, they left him. In this solitude, he lived almost 20 years, rarely seeing any man except one who brought him bread every 6 months. At the age of 54, in the year 305, he came down from the mountain and founded his first monastery. In this new manner of life, his daily sustenance was 6 ounces of bread soaked in water, to which he sometimes added a few dates. He instructed his monks to reflect every morning that they might not live till night, and every evening that they might never see the morning. They should do every action as if it were the last of their lives. It's a wonderful point. They should do every action as if it were the last of their lives. The devil, he said, dreads fasting, prayer, humility, obedience, and good works. He should know because he experienced the attacks of the devils. In the year 311, when persecution broke out under Maximinus, St. Anthony went to Alexandria in order to give courage to the martyrs. In 339, he was given a vision of the havoc the Arian persecution would cause. Remember, the Arians were those who denied the divinity of Christ. He claimed the greatest book he studied was nature itself. A maxim which he frequently repeats is knowledge of ourselves is the necessary and only step by which we can ascend to the knowledge and love of God. A monastic rule which bears St. Anthony's name may very possibly preserve the general features of his system and ascetic training. In any case, his example and instructions have served as a trustworthy rule for the monastic life to all exceeding generations. St. Anthony's death occurred at 356 on January 17th. He was 105